Kevin Durant is one of the most polarizing players in NBA history. On one hand, he's one of the greatest players to ever lace up, and should have his number 35 jersey retired for two different teams. On the other hand, his loyalty is more than questionable, and with his move to the Phoenix Suns during the 2023 trade deadline and their acquisition of Bradley Beal during the offseason, made it to where Kevin Durant will never beat the super team allegations. He also sometimes makes a fool of himself on Twitter, most famously back in June debating a Twitter user on Twitter on why he's a top 5 player in the league.
I just think how y'all consume the game is trash.
However, today I want to look at Kevin Durant, see how good he actually is, and where does he rank all time. Back when Kevin Durant had functioning hair, he played college basketball at the University of Texas. He would start cooking directly out of the gate, proving he was more than NBA ready, averaging 25 points, 11 rebounds, with a blazing 40% from deep. He also used his incredible length and athleticism to be a great shot blocker, nearly averaging 2 blocks per game. He would end up leading the Texas Longhorns to 25 wins and an NCAA tournament appearance. However, despite a nearly 30-point double-double, the Slim Reaper and the Longhorns would lose in Game 2 of the NCAA tournament, this time to Nick Young, Taj Gibson, and the USC Trojans. Kevin Durant would decide it was time to take his talents to the big league. He would declare for the 2007 NBA draft, where he would be selected second overall by the Seattle Supersonics, famously behind injury-prone center Greg Oden. Just like college, Kevin Durant would immediately start cooking right out of the gate, averaging 20 points per game on iffy efficiency. However, that would end up getting a lot better during his career. By the time Kevin Durant's third season came around, the Oklahoma City Thunder would have built a big three, drafting James Harden in 2009 and Russell Westbrook in 2008. Both of them would end up winning MVPs during their career, but James Harden would win his without the Thunder. In the 2009-10 NBA season, Kevin Durant would win his first NBA scoring title at 30 points per game and would lead the Oklahoma City Thunder all the way to 50 wins. Although they would lose to the Lakers in round 1, KD and Russ combined for 45 points on average. It was extremely promising. Kevin Durant is a very unique basketball player. He may be built like a stick, but he has incredible length. He is a 7-footer and also has some insane handles. Here's a clip in which Kevin Garnett dares to take Kevin Durant on one-on-one. And Kevin Durant does what Kevin Durant does, and in 2 easy dribble moves, puts Kevin Garnett on ice skates and drills the mid-range jumper for an easy 2. Here's another play. This time Kevin Durant finds a one-on-one matchup against a young Julius Randle, and with 4 dribble moves, ends up blowing right past Julius Randle. Kevin Durant would find Robert Scar at the rim, in which he would pump fake, use his 7'5" wingspan to scoop it in underneath. Another trait that makes Kevin Durant so dominant is his ability to completely fool his defender. Since Kevin Durant is both a perimeter and interior guy, it's incredibly difficult to figure out what shot KD will attempt and will make. Therefore, if you are the defender, you really can't sag back, because then Kevin Durant is going to attempt a pretty much wide open, uncontested three-pointer and drill it right in your face. Or if you want to guard up on Kevin Durant, you can risk him blowing right by you. To be honest with you, unless you're an insane perimeter defender, you have a very difficult chance of stopping Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant spent the first 10 seasons of his NBA career as a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and during that time, he had a lot of success. Between 2007 and 2016, the Oklahoma City Thunder only finished under 500 twice, those being Kevin Durant's first and second NBA seasons. Also, in a 4-season stretch between 2011 and 2014, the Oklahoma City Thunder made it to, at the very least, the Western Conference Finals 3 out of those 4 seasons. Even in the one season they got taken out in round 2 by the Grizzlies in 2013, Kevin Durant still had a pretty good series. Without his secondary option, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant averaged 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Kevin Durant would win the MVP in 2014. However, he would miss the 2014-15 NBA season due to injury, and the 2015-16 season would completely change the majority perception of Kevin Durant. The Oklahoma City Thunder had a very good season. They would finish third in a tough Western Conference that had a 70-win team, and the Thunder would beat Dallas in round 1. They would take on a 67-win San Antonio Spurs in round 2, and they would win. They would go to play the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, and they would go up 3-1 against the defending champion and record-breaking Golden State Warriors, a team that had the most successful regular season out of any team in NBA history, winning 73 games. However, that would all come crashing down, as the Warriors would overcome the 3-1 deficit, winning the final 3 games. And little did everybody know, this would be the final game Kevin Durant would play at an Oklahoma City Thunder jersey.
Stephen A., the news again coming in moments ago, Kevin Durant heading to the Golden State Warriors. How are you viewing this move from Durant?
Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin Durant signs with the Golden State Warriors after losing to them in the 2016 Western Conference Finals. He would play 3 seasons in a Golden State Warriors jersey, where he would average almost 26 points per game on well over 60% true shooting. He would win 2 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs in 2017 and 2018. He would also drill a 3-pointer at the same spot on the same court with almost the same amount of time on the clock in both the 2017 and 2018 NBA Finals during Game 3.
Incredible opportunity. Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown. 5. Kevin Durant way outside, delivers! Kevin Durant from downtown.
Kevin Durant's time with the Golden State Warriors would end in the 2019 NBA Finals. Kevin Durant would go out with an Achilles injury and the Warriors would end up losing the finals. He would sign with Brooklyn in 2019. However, he had a lot of injury issues, including missing the entirety of year one due to that Achilles injury. The playoffs didn't really work out, they didn't really have much success, and even though they formed a big three with James Harden, it just didn't work out. He would end up being moved to the Phoenix Suns during the 2023 trade deadline. Kevin Durant will be 35 very soon. Now the question is, how long does he have on an NBA court? Now to that I couldn't tell you. He's still performing at a pretty high level for a almost 35-year-old. If Kevin Durant's career ended today, where would I rank him all time? I think I'd have to put him at least my top 15, but I'd personally put him in the top 10. He's just such a gifted and talented NBA player, a true unicorn of the sport, and who knows if there will be anybody else like him. However, I want to know your perspective on Kevin Durant. Please let me know in the comments. I would love to know your perspective on Kevin Durant. My previous video was about Larry Bird, so if you want to go check out more of my content, there's a good place to start. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, night, wherever you are. Goodbye.